Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you some products that I have purchased recently, and one of them is the IT Cosmetic Do It All Concealer. This is supposed to be a corrector and concealer. It's a serum with multivitamins and it's supposed to do it all. So let me tell you a little bit about the product. Okay, so this concealer comes in 25 shades and it retails for $30. Do It All Radiant Concealer is the only clinically tested 4-in-1 serum concealer to plump wrinkles, conceal skin imperfections, hydrate dryness, and brighten dull skin with niacinamide and hyaluronic acid to improve skin texture, radiance for all-day wear that won't settle into lines. Now, I've tested this concealer. I actually wore it for, this is my 5th day wearing it, and I really like it. I love the new Estee Lauder concealer, the Double Wear concealer, but I want to say I may like this one a little more. Now I think the Double Wear has more of a full coverage, but this one does a really good job, and today I'm going to use it without a corrector underneath so you can see exactly how it looks. Now I'm going to start out with using this primer. This is from Maybelline and it's the Poreless Jelly Primer. And it has 2% niacinamide, and it says that it hydrates for up to 24 hours, you know, even after it's off your skin. So I'm going to start with a little bit like this. This feels really nice on your skin. It feels cooling, and once you put it on your skin, it feels like almost like watery. It just has like a really nice texture. Now guys, my face, this cheek is swollen, and that's from my root canal that I had done on Wednesday. Today is Sunday and it's still sore. My gums are still sore, and this cheek is swollen even though I've been icing it. But I did have an abscess and a infection. I actually had a crown on that molar, and they had to do a root canal through the crown, and I'm going on Tuesday to be fitted for a new crown. So this primer feels really nice. It's a little sticky when you first put it on, but I like it. It's not super sticky, and I think it looks really nice under foundation. I'm gonna put this as my eye base. This is the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I just repurchased this. Mine was kind of old, and I went ahead and I got a new one. MAC was having a 30% off sale, so I took advantage and I got a new one. This is a nice eye primer, and what I like about this, because this is actually a cream shadow, so when there's days that I don't want to wear an eyeshadow at all, but I want to blank out the darkness on my eyelids, I like to use this. And then I just kind of dust it with a little bit of powder to set it, and use a mascara. So this is like double duty. They have a lot of shades. Alright, so before we do the foundation, I'm going to do the concealer. And a funny story about this concealer. We went to Miami for the day to go see a cousin that is here from Cuba. She's visiting her daughter. I don't like the applicator, by the way. I don't like these kind of applicators. I don't know who would actually use this to apply the concealer, because I think that, I don't know, it's just not user-friendly. I don't know what they were thinking. But anyways, the first day that I went to use it was the day that we were going to Miami. And I was actually taking this with me in the car. I was doing my makeup in the car. My husband was driving, of course. And I decided to open this for the first time. And this is so messy too. So far I've been able to keep it from going all over the cap, but that's not going to happen long. That's a mess waiting to happen. I think the packaging could have been a lot better. So I'm going to use this brush right here. This is the BK Beauty 109. So anyway, I was in the car and I had the lid on it, and I started twisting it, and I didn't read the instructions that you have to twist it for about a minute for the product to start coming out. So I'm just twisting and twisting and twisting. Okay, now it's like 6 o'clock in the morning and I haven't had any coffee, so my brain had not kicked in yet. Okay, I want you to see how well it does covering my hyperpigmentation. So I feel like when I use this, I don't have to put a lot of foundation on, because this does a lot of the job. So anyway, I'm twisting and twisting. All of a sudden the cap flies right across my husband's face. It almost hits him in the face. And he scared the heck out of him. Okay, if he was tired and sleepy, that definitely woke him up. He's like, what the heck was that? And then he goes, are you trying to kill me? And all I could do was laugh because it was just the expression on his face. It was so funny. Couldn't figure out what was flying across the, in front of him. Now, I couldn't use a concealer right then and there because I didn't want to take, the product had not come out yet. And since I didn't have a cap, I didn't want to make a mess. So I had to wait to apply my foundation until we stopped somewhere for coffee. And then I could, find the cap. But I thought that was pretty funny. The killer concealer. So this is the coverage that it has. I think it's a medium coverage. It is glowy, but it feels hydrating and it doesn't feel heavy. I think it does a great job of covering up like the hyperpigmentation, but I feel like where my dark circles are, I'm going to put just a tiny more. I'm going to let it sit there for a second. Where the dark circles are, you can still see them. But this feels really, really nice. And I feel like once you set it with a little bit of powder, because all it takes is just a little bit, it looks beautiful on the skin. So the foundation I'm going to use today is this one here. This is a number 7 Lift Illuminate. I love this foundation. This is the second bottle that I have, that I purchased. And I actually have not used this for a long time. I saw my friend Julie from Wygo Warrior use it the other day, and I'm like, I haven't used that. I need to pull it out. That's an amazing foundation, and it is so good. I don't know the shade that I have it in, and it expires in November of 2026. So I need to use it before it expires. But anyway, I'm just gonna use a little bit of it. I'm not gonna use a lot. But this is like a medium coverage foundation. It's hydrating. It's a little glowy, but not too glowy. It has skincare ingredients in it. Very mature skin friendly. It is pretty affordable. I believe, I want to say maybe she got hers on Amazon. I'll link it wherever I can find it. I purchased this one from the number 7 website. They were having, when I needed to replace it, they were having a 30% off. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the concealer now. Yeah, I like this concealer. Nothing's gonna be 100% crease proof, but I think this does a pretty good job. And it never dries so that your under eyes look like, you know how it can get, like I say, looking like a road map. This never looks like that. I'm gonna use this L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Blur-Fection powder. Now, I've had this for a little bit. I really like it. I haven't shown it to you guys because even though it's an amazing powder, it is pricey. You don't get much for the price whatsoever. So I almost feel bad telling you how good it is because it is a pricey little number. It's like $14 and you only get like 7 grams, I think. No, 6 grams. So you don't get much. So I'm just going to use this small brush to apply a little bit of powder, and whatever's left over, I'm going to do like right under my lash line. I don't like to use a lot of powder under my eyes because I feel like that is just going to make my under eyes look drier. And now I'm going to use a little bit of the powder on the rest of my face. This powder, I feel that it's very blurring. It's very kind to your pores. Okay, for bronzer, I'm going to use the Dior contour. And I'm going to use the same brush I used for my concealer. This is such a pretty contour. And it blends like a dream. My lips are feeling a little dry, so I want to put some lipstick on. Okay, this is the lipstick I'm going to be wearing today, and I want to see how good it feels after you have it on for a little while. This is new from NYX. This is called the Smushy Matte Lip Balm, and this is supposed to have mochi oil in it to make your lips more plump and juicy. So I'm going to use this Lunar Beauty lip liner. Yeah, so this is supposed to be like a balm. So this is in the shade Squeeze and Sizzle. I have not tried this before. And it has one of those silicone applicators. Smells good. Smells fruity. It feels moussey on the lips. Doesn't really feel like a lip balm, but it feels nice on the lips. It doesn't feel heavy or anything like that. Let's see if it dries down. But so far so good. Smells really, really good. It smells like berries or something like that. And I do have a cup of coffee, so I'm gonna let it sit for just a few minutes and see if it settles. Then we're gonna try one of these Morphe Cheek Thrills. And this is the second one that I have. The other one I have is more neutral, but I wanted to try the pink one. I love the packaging. I know some people have been saying they don't care for the packaging. I think it's cute. I think this is very like one size dupe. So it does have a nice mirror. It has two creams. This is a matte cream. This is a shimmer. And then this is the powder. So we're going to try to use all three of them today to see how they work out. And it has a little lid to cover the cream so that the powder doesn't get in your cream. So I'm going to start with this one right here. This trio is called Blind Date. And that's such a cute name. So I'm just going to go straight in with a brush. And this is just a Real Techniques brush. It's the 449. This is a really nice brush for cream products. This is pretty. It's not too much. I like the other one that I have too. The other one looks really, really pretty also. But like I say, it's more neutral. It's more like almost like a brown, but not really. It's not, but I don't know. Not pink for sure. This is pretty though. Very pretty. It doesn't feel super balmy or sticky. A little bit, but not a lot. So, okay, so I'm going to use a little bit of the shimmer one higher so that it's almost like a highlighter. Very nice. I like it. I think that those shades are very pretty. I'm going to take this brush right here. This is an old one, I think from, oh, this is e.l.f. I thought it was a Lancome one. And I'm going to go into the powder. And I'll swatch those for you. I'm going to go lightly. Just to set it. I normally don't do this. Usually if I use a cream, I don't use a powder over it. But I mean, I did want to go ahead and try it out so you guys can see what it looks like. I'm going to take my foundation brush and go over the whole thing. I don't feel like having blush blindness today. Let's try to keep it so that it looks natural. Alright, so let me swatch these for you. This is very pretty. I think this would be if you like pinks but you don't want to go crazy with them. This is really pretty. Okay, so this is the matte cream, the shimmer cream, and the powder. Very, very pretty. These are beautiful. I think Morphe is making a comeback, right? They've been releasing so many nice products lately. Good for them. Okay, so on my eyes, I'm going to create a quick look with the new Sigma Spectrum palette. They sent me a replacement palette for the one that I received with a broken mirror. Wow, the customer service was amazing. Within 58 minutes of me sending them an email, letting them know, and I just sent a picture of it, of the broken mirror. They responded and they sent me a confirmation number for my new palette being shipped. They didn't ask for the broken one back. I mean, they did have a picture of it, so then I'm going to put a little bit of whatever's left of the powder on my brows. Because I feel like if you put products on your face and it gets on your brows, then it's harder for the brow products to go on there. So I'm going to do my eyes first. And then we'll we'll do the brows. And that's how I normally do it in real life. So I'm going to use this one right here, this shade right here. It is called Sand Dollar, to set my eyes. So I want to see if my daughter wants the other palette, the one with a broken mirror. Because I definitely do not need both of them. But I want to use the pretty one. Wow, this eyeshadow is very brightening. I'm going to actually take it all the way up to my brow bone. I like that lipstick. It's that blurred look that all the lipsticks are coming out with now, which a lot of them I don't really care for that much, but we'll see. All right, so I'm going to go into Camel, this one right here. I'm going to use the same brush. Just going to put it on the tip. Going to blend. Going to go back to the first brush, and I'm going to go into Cornucopia. This is a very pretty, cool brown. I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to go into Tiger's Eye. I'm going to put it all over my lid. I want it to be a quick and easy look. The brush that I used, the dark brown. That is really pretty. Very simple and pretty. I'm going to wipe that brush and I'm going to get the Cornucopia, the dark brown, and just put a little bit. Oh, that one too thick there. Okay, I need another brush. I don't want it that thick. Did not want it that thick. That's better. Wow. Should have gotten a smaller brush, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna do my brows off camera. I'm gonna use the NYX Powder Louder pencil and the Patrick Ta. This is the brow gel. I don't really care for this. This came in one of those Sephora favorites. This leaves your brows super, super hard and crunchy. When you go to take it off, you really have to scrub to take this off. I don't really care for that, but it was free. If you have unruly brows, you don't want them to go anywhere, this would be your liquid cement for your brows. But let me do this really quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so the next thing I want to try is this new mascara by Maybelline. This is called the Bubble Colossal. And I've heard a lot of good reviews about this mascara. It's supposed to be buildable, inflated volume, sleek separation. It is washable. It is not a waterproof. I'm not sure if they have waterproof. I don't remember seeing it in waterproof. They had three options. They have black as black, which is what I chose. They have brownish black and very black. So I don't know what the difference is between very black and black as black. I hope this is dark because I like my mascara to be dark. So this is, let me show you what it looks like. It almost looks like it's like the wand is like twisted. But I've heard people say that they've been using it on their lower lash line and there's no smudging or flaking. I'm here to prove that wrong. But I will use it on my lower lash line today. Okay, that is one good coat. That is pretty. So let me do 2 coats and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is 2 coats and then 1 coat on the lower lash, on my bottom lashes. This is very pretty. Now, I feel like it's a wetter formula. Not that wet that it splashes on your face. Some mascaras are so wet that as you're doing it, you know, you get like little specks on your skin. This one doesn't do that, but it's very, very pretty. I like it. It gives you beautiful lashes and it does separate them. Okay, I'm being greedy now. But I can still comb through my lashes even though it's drying. They don't feel like hard and crunchy. This is a very pretty mascara. I like that. Now I have to say, I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see. My lips are feeling dry. Now, the only thing that's transferring really is my lip liner. I think there's very little lipstick on there. Yeah, I really can't. So I think this is probably going to be long lasting. I will leave a comment pinned below and let you know. But they do feel a little dry. And if you notice, you can see the lines on my lips. And I don't feel like my lips are super lined. I don't think that they have really, you know, like deep creases on them. But I can definitely see the lines on my lips. But I will let you know if this is something that I'm going to do another video swatching some other lipsticks. But after I'm done with that video, I'll put this back on. I'll leave it for the rest of the day and see how, you know, how it does, if it how long it lasts. Let's see if it transfers. A little bit transfer on the lid, but down here I don't see any. So that's pretty good. And it doesn't say that it's transfer proof, but that's pretty good. But I have to say, if it's going to be showing, I mean, it's not super bad, but if you have deeper lines on your lips, because it is a matte formula, I'm not sure if you will like it. You can always put a gloss over it, but just to wear it by itself. So I have to say that I'm really enjoying the concealer. This is beautiful. Very, very nice. It looks nice the entire day. The day we went to Miami, I wore it from like 7 a.m. because I started my makeup at 6, but I had to stop until we stopped for coffee because I lost the cap. So I would say around 7 o'clock I put it on, and I had it on till around 10 o'clock at night. So that's what, like 12 hours? No more, right? 14 hours. And my under eyes looked amazing. Now the other days that I have worn them, because I also wore it on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then today, I didn't wear it quite for 14 hours, but it still looked very nice. And my under eyes look nice. I mean, I would move you up. You can, you know, guys, I'm 69. Okay, I'll be 70 in October. So yeah, I have lines. There's only so much you can do with that. But it looks good. I like it. I'm happy with that. All right, so this is my completed look, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Love, love, love this. And I have tried it enough times to tell you that it's a really nice one. It's a lot thinner consistency than the Estee Lauder to me, if I was comparing. I really like this primer. This is really nice. And my face doesn't feel sticky. Actually, my blushes, okay, then it's not a cream to powder. I don't like blushes, and when you put them on, they stay thick and heavy and greasy feeling on your face. This doesn't feel like that. Like I said, it doesn't turn into powder, even though I did set it, but I didn't put a lot on. But it feels nice. To me, it has a nice wear time. It looks very pretty. I absolutely love, love, love the palette. This is so good. If you're a neutral lover, you will love this palette. I do have an affiliate discount code below in case you're interested. I will list everything below. I love this look. I think it's so pretty. I see one thing, and I never see this until we're done. See, I feel like this eye needs to go up a little higher. And sometimes until you're done with your mascara, you can't see what you need to fix. Okay, I think we're even now. All right, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this. Have an amazing day, night, whenever it is that you're watching this. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.